Yeah.
Hey people, Seth here. Pilgrim.
It's Seth! He had a video a month ago and I didn't see. Our boy!
For some, this means visiting the Vatican or Mecca.
Why do we have subtitles? We can understand Seth. What the hell? Hello?
For me, it's replaying my favorite game and subjecting my audience to a series of moldy pixels. Might and Magic 7.
Bro, we just talked about Might and Magic 4. Like yesterday, or the day before yesterday? Man, listen, can you tell that this is an old game? Gee, can someone put a finger on it? Why this might be an oldie but a goodie? Look at that. Beautiful.
For Blood and Honor. What it lacks in length and fidelity, it makes up
Would love to put a finger on it. I would put 2 handfuls on it.
for by the fact that it's better than any psychological Skitter's box released today. There's a lot of party compositions, and technically, you could finish the game with anything, but it would be extremely painful. Coincidentally, the default is probably also the most complete experience. Behold, my party. We pick Goblin Knight for
So beautifully ugly, but uglily beautiful.
the smoker's voice,
You have to choose me.
a
You have to choose me.
sorcerer, and a cleric, so we can actually have fun, and my thief is simply a product of socioeconomic conditions.
I can do that too. That's like me when I wake up and I'm hungry and I have no coffee and I'm just like a little goblin. Did you wait for it? Oh, stop it. Oh my god.
Emerald Island is the tutorial zone, which you can never return to, which is a shame because it has one of my favorite tracks.
Bro, why is it so fucking ominous? Why are there so many violins in it?
I use the GOG copy of Might and Magic 7. By pure muscle memory, I start torrenting
Holy
before
shit.
remembering that I own it legally and in real life. We use Grey
It's $6. Holy shit.
Faces patch for Might and Magic 7 to stretch for widescreen resolution, rearrange the UI, and give us mouse look. Convenience for me is a necessity for you.
Oh,
You're
it's
not going to
so
survive
old.
the arrow keys. Lord Markham's treasure hunt is the basis of our adventure. He wants to pawn off the shitty town of Harmondale in the middle of contested territory between Arathia and Tularia, which both sides believe
Can you see those pixels? Those beautiful pixels? All of them glory? Damn right.
rightfully belongs to them. We'll need several items. A red potion.
A perfect mix.
A seashell, which you can find stashed to the north. It's tradition for me to do none of the fighting, as I lure dragonflies to
God, it looks so old.
kill half a town.
It's
This time, I
beautiful.
keep Mr. Malwick alive. His associates will have
Jesus, is that you?
a favor to collect on in the future. It's a lot more fun this way. As for rigging the contest, we don't really need the wand, but it's useful later.
Wait. Is that Asmongold? Am I? Bro, that's Asmongold.
But it's useful later
What's
on.
he-
A hat,
right,
which you
it
can trade
is.
for a red potion from Brent, a mentally challenged adventurer who can't make his own. A floor tile, which you get from the Temple of the Moon.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I never
Look at
understood.
those 2D sprites pretending to be 3D.
It fooled me. I never understood why people are afraid of in-game spiders, but that one is pretty fucking trippy. I'm gonna be real with you. I kinda don't like that.
The moon, along with getting ambushed by another adventurer for your hat, who is also mentally challenged, because there's one in the drawer right behind him. A longbow, which you find on the floor of the dragon's cave, along with the missing contestants, and possibly a dead party member if you're not fast enough.
Let's get out of here.
And a musical instrument. Wait, what?
Boobs as musical instrument?
500 gold? We'd love to pay you. But I have a different idea. Originally, I was going to lure her out of town with Alex Jones screaming and take it by force. But it turns out you can pickpocket by pressing control. I killed her anyway. Locating the missing contestants and completing the treasure hunt gets us a lot of experience, but we need just a little more.
I did it.
We've been
my
on this
God.
island for so long, my party is starting to go.
Ah! Why is there cum coming out of his mouth? Ew! He has the cum guzzler 2000. Nom 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 nom.
Insane.
We may have a problem with this one.
A worthy opponent.
Whoa.
For a normal player, this is what
What was it? White woman spotted audibly? White woman spotted, I say, audibly. God damn!
For a normal player, this is when you leave, or you can sequence break your entire experience. Buff yourself with the Day of the Gods and Fire Resistance Shrine, and go back into the cave. Then, we spend the next 20 minutes kiting a red dragon, as we chip away at its health bar. Fun fact, endgame monsters such as dragons and titans have a chance of multi-looting. You click the body, you get items, and it doesn't disappear. And if it does, you just reload. After save scumming for several minutes, I have enough artifacts and equipment to completely spoil my
He cheated. He cheated. I'm writing my tweet longer. He cheated.
enjoyment of the game. So, we throw him
Not
into
my
the ocean.
YouTuber.
Taikisha becomes a victim of racial profiling and is banned from every store. We train to level 5 and set off to Harmondale.
Welcome aboard!
But first, I have obligations to a client that pays invoices 3 months late. Because I'm not a bug chaser, I'm a bag chaser, and I'm addicted to the jingle of coin. Warning, under 18s may currently be watching this video. To verify that you're above 18, please open your mouth in front of your webcam. Good. Now, move closer and smile for the camera. Goyim. Thanks to new online regulations, scenes like these are happening all over the world. You could be next.
I didn't.
That is, unless you make the most important decision of your life. Prove to yourself that you have the strength and courage to be free. Download ExpressVPN. What's a VPN? Well, let's check Wikipedia.
The British government is not real. They cannot touch me. They cannot touch me. They are not real.
Okay,
There are no real British people. They are just made up by the internet. They are not real.
let me just enter my driver's license, social security number, and Costco membership.
No, man.
Just need to submit these and submit my entire identity on a silver platter to every single website I log into. Because nothing says protecting the kids like forcing them to
Wait, hold up. What was that?
every single website I log into. Because nothing
Nice. Nice.
says protecting the kids like forcing them to build their own perfect database to train AI deepfakes. What could possibly go wrong? So how about we just don't do that? There we go. ExpressVPN works by routing all of your online traffic through a secure encrypted
Chat, are you real? Are you real? Are you a real boy? Or are you just a bot?
tunnel. Any
Built by
identifying information, most
ChatGPT.
importantly, your location, will
Not
now
at
come from the
all.
endpoint of this tunnel. So if your connection doesn't allow you to see the content you want, you can use ExpressVPN
British Karens will come for you. They can't. They are not real. They are on an island and they are too fat. They can't swim.
to move that
They can't
connection
touch
to
me.
one of 105 countries where you can. Find out how you can get
They
4
can't
months
touch
free
me.
by scanning the QR code on screen,
They're
clicking
not
the
real.
link in the description box below, or by
They're not
going
real.
to expressvpn.com/Seth. Despite being the newly made Lords of Harmondale, our own people treat us like dirt.
Need a new weapon? Thanks for nothing, moneybags.
The nerve.
It's worth visiting every house in town. Everyone has something to say, a quest to give, or skills to train. Additionally, you can hire NPCs. These can enhance your abilities or compensate for a lack of them. Officer, he's reaching!
Officer, he's reaching. He's gripping. Officer.
That was a close one.
He's
Generally, if they
gripping.
have a name, they can be interacted with. Unless they're called peasant. This is a default name, like a fantasy version of Muhammad. Say it in public, and 20 people turn around. First order of business, we need to talk to our geriatric butler.
It doesn't look too bad in here.
It seems our castle is overrun with goblins, and it's time to evict them. And now, we
nom,
draw
nom,
straws
nom,
for
nom.
who gets to pick through the garbage.
I think I'm getting sick.
Bro, okay, come on. That effect looks so awful. A little sprinkle and then something is flowing off her face.
The castle is still a dump. We're too incompetent to fix it, so we have to ask the dwarves for help. Along the way, we find out Darren's brother Elrond has disappeared. They were planning to trade Magic the Gathering
I almost forgot this picture and my life was so peaceful without not remembering this picture.
cards. But as his brother plays a blue control deck, he is
Nice crack, bro.
is a social pariah and has taken up residence with a troglodytes in a cave to the south. We find no trace of him, only a deck of cards and his dead body. I guess we'll never truly know. Nearby, we can find the Arbiter, who acts as diplomatic mediator between the factions. More importantly, he can replace quest items without asking what I did to the last one. Before we proceed, we need promotions. Any skill in white can be trained. Any skill in yellow needs a promotion to attain, and those in red are restricted by your class. We could pursue anything, but personally, I hate walking. I want to fly and defecate openly on people's heads. To this end, we have to go to the worst area in the game, Bracada Desert. Nothing is reachable except by teleporter. Everything is a platforming nightmare, and there's a wishing well in town that only grants a single wish. Death.
I am so
For the sorcerer promotion, we need to build a golem. Unfortunately, the eBay seller has misdelivered
It's not a very good wish if it only provides you with death.
all the parts and offers no refund. We have to track them all down from the bill of sale. Naturally, none of this is explained to you. Also, the chest contains a faulty head, which will cause the golem to go berserk. So let's go get the real one. Next stop is Barrow Downs.
How do you guys feel about the model of this monster? Isn't the 16 times the detail amazing? Do you like it? I think it's very, very beautiful. I like the red eyes and the details of the skin. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Another area that sucks. Ghosts cause artificial aging. Gods explode on death. And I failed to disarm the next chest.
Oops.
Good thing I have insurance. Next is Tatalia. I meant to have water walking to reach this island, but that's skill points I don't want to spend.
You're drowning.
Though you have been defeated, death is not your fate today.
I'm starting to think disarm trap expert might not be enough. Okay, I got humbled. Water walking is a necessity for VII shipment. I got murked by the water elemental several times and had to reload. But it's all worth it, because the last two shipments are in Deja.
Whoa.
We
Bro, Irma do be looking kind of thick though. Like, green woman spotted, I say audibly.
We trail around town to avoid a restraining order, slaughter some harpies, and get our remaining parts. We assemble our golem and turn our sorcerer into a wizard. Now we're traversing in style. You don't have to do it in this order.
It's actually crazy that this must be like a super giga old game, and you can tell because the women, even in this ugly motherfucking game, looking attractive. And there is like literally everything. Like you have green female, you have black female, you have white female, and they are all extremely attractive.
But it makes our other promotions easier. For Knight to
Crazy.
Cavalier, we have to clear out a haunted house in Barrow Downs, during which Rogan develops a fluoride stare. Unfortunately, the only person who can cure paralysis is currently paralyzed,
1999.
so I have to reload. For Thief into Rogue, to even be able to talk to our quest giver, we need to fight past British teenagers inside the rankest septic tank sewer gutter. And then we need to pay Lord Markham a visit and dash out with his antique vase. This is widely considered to be...
Bro, the entire gameplay looks like that. There was like this very, 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 very old screensaver, which is basically like, it was like a labyrinth or something.
Pay Lord Markham a visit and dash out with his antique vase. This is widely considered...
Oh no, I'm telling you, that's how it looks like, that goddamn
to be
screensaver.
one of the hardest first
Not the pipe, it was like a labyrinth or something.
promotions, which can also be completed in under 12 seconds.
It's actually based on these games. I can't even tell if you're lying to me or not.
And finally, for Cleric to Priest, we need to find the navigational map to Evermorn Islands.
Sorry.
With everyone promoted, now's a good time to visit the Warlocks and learn Master Water Magic. Unfortunately, they're only accessible through a set of shitty tunnels under Stone City. Beholders put you to sleep and make you insane,
Beholder.
and Minotaur Lords have a chance
Wait, is this the same one from that smut? Let me just check these boys out real quick. Yeah, I'm counting the abs and kind of the milking. What was it? What was the smut called? The morning milking or something.
Minotaur Lords have a chance to cause
Morning
instant
glory.
death. We're not even going to try fighting
Yeah.
them right now. Instead, we go invisible and sneak past them. Mind the hitboxes. Even
Look at the boys.
A light brush against the frenulum is
Oh,
game over for us.
yeah.
Town Portal is a major convenience for getting around, which is why the trainer has to be located in...
You know what's funny? I'm looking at those peaks. I never played this game, but I'm looking at those peaks and I'm like, it looks like World of Warcraft. I swear to God, there is like some really outdated parts in World of Warcraft that looks exactly like that, and I'm like,
has to be located in the most
Beautiful.
inconvenient location in the game. As our party is geared and skilled up, we can proceed with the story.
Oh, what a waste of time.
Unfortunately, Taikisha is arrested for an unpaid parking ticket and we go to prison. A year later, we've served our sentence and can finally talk to the king. It seems his dwarves went off to romance the Medusas, who didn't take kindly to the advances of our short kings, turning them into stone. Everyone we
kings.
need to rescue is on the top level.
You know what's the most depressing thing about this game? That even back then, what did you say? When did this come out? Like 1999? Even then, people made more parts out of 3D than the newest Nintendo game. Like, unironically, these parts, they could have been just a PNG and they actually crafted it out of, like, 3D things.
Top level, and we never actually have to interact with a single Medusa. However, sabotaging the elevator suspension is still
Like,
free
look at that! Look at that!
EXP. We return our manlets to the king. He sends out his engineers and advises us to watch our backs. As the first lords of Harmondale that aren't completely incompetent, we're forced into politics. The castle may be fully repaired, but now it's occupied by vultures. Araphia and...
Hello! Wait a second. Is that female bald? Dude, why is her forehead starting like in the top of her skull? What the hell? Look at her. She's so smooth. She's so extremely smooth.
Araphia and Avli are at war, and they've sent for ambassadors to try and forge an alliance.
Is that a woman? Is that a guy? I can't tell. It's like so smooth so that it could be a woman, but also it's balding, so maybe it's a guy?
Humans currently hold the border, which the elves claim was stolen during the Timber Wars. Neither of them...
Listen, I haven't seen his tits, so I will call it a guy because it is balding.
recognize my legitimate claim to the land as collector of several knickknacks on a remote island. Because of this, we're going to play both sides. Queen Catherine wants us to extract her spy before he's executed, while King Parson wants the floor plans to Fort Riverstride. Budget cuts and austerity have hit the military, as you'll be hacking through elves armed with branches and women armored from head to toe.
Okay, but unironically, the elves, look at these guys' bodies.
Terry, as you'll be.
And look at that body. I think Seth might have a point here. I think he might just have a point here.
Be hacking through elves armed with branches and women armored from head to toe, but nothing in between.
Ooh! Oh, wait, hold up. Ayo! Yeah, you can tell that this game was made back then. Yeah.
Nothing in between. As the war is ongoing, these quests are timed. In a month's time, they'll call for a ceasefire. Both will go
So
pray at the
based.
Wailing Wall in Bracada, and everything goes back to usual. You can choose to screw over each side by asking the king for a lookalike, and the queen for a fake set of blueprints. However, this grants less experience, and prior to the patch, none at all. Bizarrely, you can also choose to screw someone over, feel bad about it, confess to their leader, and get executed. Which has no impact on your ability to make small talk with the king. And now we wait around, gawking at the caked up elven peasants. Hate to see him go.
Holy shit, he's so caked up.
Love to watch him leave. I don't want to go back to jail. So our next best option to advance the story is spend a few months training. When we get back, Judge Grey has a heart attack. As Lords of Harmondale, we reserve a right to choose his
I take it back. Today I said that men don't have great ass. I take it back. I'm wrong. I was wrong.
successor.
I
This
take it
is where
back.
the game branches off, so I recommend saving beforehand. Judge Fairweather represents the Wizards of Bracada and successfully negotiates a peace treaty between Araphia and Avli. Judge Sleen represents the Necromancers of Deja and lets our sorcerer do all the talking.
I don't want to see him kissing goblins
Or if you catch him in bed with a goblin, you're going to have babies with a goblin, you're going to marry a goblin.
Understandably, this leads to all-out war, but a lot of fresh bodies for our new allies. Welcome to the Path of Dark. The pit is a fire hazard of winding corridors. Homeowners Association would have a word about this.
Goblin grub good.
But hey, we have much
Ooh, hello? Listen, I'm saying that these old games had a lot of charm, and I think we should bring them back. Okay, I'm starting a protest about it. Bring back the old game styles.
We have much more charming
Please?
residents. Uncle Baz looking
Oh my god, wait. Sorry. This is very important for later.
residents.
Oh yeah. Listen, she might not have a walking animation, but it's enough. That one singular frame, it's enough for me.
Uncle Baz looking rough since he sprained that ankle.
It's
Good
fine.
thing
Oh,
we've got the
Back
NHS.
when games were made by gamers for gamers and not people who cry
Right?
about hot women.
But hot women.
We need to see Archibald, which is more difficult than it sounds, because if I follow the guard's instructions, I'll accidentally enter a restricted area and get torn to pieces. For our initiation,
Meow.
we have to reach the end of a shithole. I can't decide what's worse, kiting 24 behemoths in a corridor,
Meow.
or getting jump scared by a trap that's 20 decibels louder than
Jesus.
anything else in the game. Colloquially known as the Waffle House that never sleeps, you have to complete the breeding zone in a single try, as leaving will reset the area. It's worth the suffering, because we get access to dark magic. Or so I thought.
Members only.
Time for our second promotions. For Cavalier to Black Knight, we have to rob the Elven Treasury. For Priest into Priest of Dark, we have to deface the altar in the Temple of the Sun. Both completely trivial. For
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm such a big fan of this style. It's so adorable. I also love it that it's like still like a square, because like back then like the screens were just like a fucking square. It's so amazing.
Rogue to Assassin, we have
It's
to
so
assassinate Lady
cute.
Carmine, a diplomat who defected to the wizard's
Yeah.
court. There's a horde of angels between her, so we have to go invisible. On the way there, I get distracted.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Are you stealing?
As Taikisha goes for the throat, I realize she's a friendly NPC and accidentally talk to her instead. Oops. It's time to leave, but as Celeste is in the sky, all we have to do is jump. All that's left is the main reason for going
The orc lady survived.
dark, transforming our wizard into a lich. The ritual requires a soul jar as our phylactery.
Oh no, why is it yellow? No, why is it yellow?
And we're all out, but there's a stolen shipment stashed
Ew.
inside the
The jar, why was it yellow?
walls of mist. We get no experience from
I don't
fighting
wanna
here,
know.
so it's best to go invisible.
I don't
This
wanna
gives us a
know.
narrow time window
Don't
between
tell me.
puzzle solving and staring at the backsides of
Man, these were the good days, Jatoba. Look at that.
genies.
Holy
Pain is
shit.
temporary. Lichdom is forever. And if you become a girl lich, you get pretty pink princess eyes instead.
Ah, pretty pink. It's like my eyes. Oh my god, twinsies. We have the same eyes.
The forbidden pickle jar must never be consumed or thrown away. Attempt to do so, and you'll quickly find out why. Just as we finish our promotions, we get a letter from an old friend.
I'm a cute lich.
Niles Stanley, Mr. Malwick's employer, has come to collect on his favor. He wants us to steal a tapestry from Castle Gloaming. Doing this is a horrible idea, as it locks me out of story progression for at least a year of game time. But if I don't comply in a month's time, he's going to send starving adventurers and malnourished goblins to attack Harmondale. This isn't even a threat. It's an invitation to a good time. So,
What is the context to a
goblins
video
to
like
attack
this,
Harmondale.
Seth?
This is
Where does he get it from? Like, what if this is just like his fucking uncle or something? As like from family union.
isn't even a threat. It's an invitation to a
Uncle, I'm going to put you into the video. Where is the context?
good time. So we let the timer tick down and watch as my golem solos the entire raid. We celebrate by giving our goblin so many BBLs. She becomes the living ship of Theseus with no original parts. Is she
Wait, Nicki Minaj? Nicki Minaj the Black Knight.
Is she still Nicki Minaj? Or simply an automaton animated by cellulite? It's worth doing the other promotions. If not for the experience alone, then to see what kind of bullshit you have to survive for the other
I haven't seen the names.
classes, which include basic cryptography, for which you have to bust out the pen and paper, the hardest promotion in the game, which forces you to visit the Endgame Land of the Giants to steal a dragon egg, and of course, kidnapping a child for Bill Gates. What can I say? I walked so Epstein could run. All that's like
He did not just say that. He did not just say that. Holy shit, Seth. Oh my god. Oh, I love this one.
left is to finish the story. After deactivating the teleporter,
I want you to know that this is him censoring himself for YouTube. What can he think about when he is not holding back? We are so not ready for his full power.
shielding from Clanker's laboratory,
Jesus.
retrieving a new shipment of soul jars, and rejoining the two altar
We are
pieces
so
from the
not
Temple of
ready.
Light and Dark, Archibald's advisors stage a coup and overthrow him. Time for some quick lore. These are the adventurers from Might and Magic-free Isles of Terra, whose starship was thrown off course and crash-landed on Enroth, at which point the group
Bro, why are they so cheeked up? What is up with that? What's up with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle ass? And, oh my god, why are they so cheeked up? What the hell?
had a schism. Resurrectra
Oh my god, look at the... Now I'm feeling a little bit self-conscious. Like, Jesus Christ. Boys, hello?
Sir Canahem and Craghack left for the court of Gavin Magnus, while Castor, Darkshade, and Sir Maximus joined the Necromancers in Deja. Both have very different plans, but the same objective. The Oscillation Overthruster aboard the Lincoln. But we need a control cube to get in, which only they possess. Every character listed is someone's precious OC, so for the upcoming assassination, we have to act like Robert the Wise and Tolberti were just there all along. Avoiding this boss fight is the single solitary reason for having a thief, as we may simply pinch the control cube from his pocket. But I want his blicky, which is more complicated, as he can eradicate two people at once with a single attack.
Is
However,
Blicky?
Grandmaster Protection from Magic is completely busted and required for this encounter. Like an ancestral memory from the drive-bys of my forefathers, simply touching the Glock awakens primordial knowledge of how to use it. Visions of 7
Is Blicky.
11 stores and
Bro. Is this Jack Black? It kind of looks like Jack Black.
7-Eleven stores and Indian gas station
He was foretold by the prophecy.
attendants swim
I
across
know,
my psyche.
right? Didn't
The
it look like
barrel
Jack Black?
cries out to me. It says, "Point me at a pregnant mother." Afterwards,
Oh.
Castor sends us to kill Xenofex,
Can I just say I miss it when people came up with such disgusting little things like these fleshy, tubey, organic, Zerg-like buildings and whatnot. And like this beautiful neon acid, whatever. Oh, it's so good. It's just, it's so grotesque and it's so disgusting and it's so... I just love it. I don't know how to say it. It's not about gooning. It's just cool.
and destroy the local devil cluster. Along the way, with the help of his brother, we rescue
don't
Roland
understand.
Iron Fist, but not before enjoying the
I am not trolling. They just don't understand.
view. As thanks for saving her husband, Queen Catherine pardons Archibald and exiles him to Clanker's laboratory. DoorDash arrives twice a week, and if he doesn't eat his greens, he doesn't get pudding. Finally, we have to board the Lincoln. Luckily, the environmental wetsuits come in child size for our dwarf. Unluckily, this area sucks, and a ship filled with one-shotting Terminators is even worse.
Jack staggs nervously. What the fuck? Nice tits, bro.
Castor restores the Heavenly Forge, which he uses to 3D print
The difficulty curve in this game was insane. Did you play it?
a billion guns and
To be fair, I think that back then games were much more difficult. Now they are like holding the gamers' hands so fucking hard because everyone is dumb as shit.
Gimp out. Originally, this was the canonical ending, which would explain the appearance of a Forge faction in the upcoming expansion to Here Is Free. People didn't like it because it's sci-fi. I didn't like it because it looked shit. The canon ending is we reactivate the gates of
I actually would like to raise that everyone was very cheeked up, and I think that was kind of nice. So, you know.
system to reach Web Station 5 and access other worlds seeded by
Actually?
the ancients in the Spinward Rim, many of which are isolated and unknown to the devils. So that's Might and Magic 7, 26 years old, and still as good as the day it released. There's a myriad of guides and resources, which is partially why I never explained very much. The other reason being that I got tired, and I didn't feel like doing it. Each time I feel anxious about a video, I look at this picture of a divorced mother of three, and immediately feel bad.
I thought this was excusey. I thought it was him.
Better, because whatever I'm going through, she's got it 10 times worse.
What the
As
fuck?
always, more content to come, so stay tuned.
Your gold is safe.
It wasn't.
A warm thanks to the many members of a Merchants Guild, generously funding and bankrolling these videos. To play you out, here is Paul Anthony Romero, the game's composer.
Aww. Why is he upside down? Why must he flex me with his superior piano knowledge? Why? He's Australian? Oh, okay, that's fine. Listen, if the third method is going to be him whipping out his dick, I swear I will subscribe. I'm ready. It's a mini piano. Da 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 da. He's pulling, he's gripping. Now he's just flexing. See this? He's like, I can do it with my hands crossed. I feel inferior and jealous. Time to learn piano? Bro, I wish I could. Thank you. It was getting a little bit too passionate, too loud. I'm checking. There's no parts where he whips it out. I'm actually a little bit sad about it. There's simply no parts.